Hello, my butterfly beauties. Welcome if you are new. My name is Charlene, and on this channel, we focus on all things BFL, beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and stay a while? In today's video, we are doing a haul. I picked up a few items from Ulta using my rewards. I cashed in about $200 worth of rewards. So if you want to see what I picked up with my reward money, then just stay tuned. All right, so like I said, I've been letting my points build up with Ulta Beauty, and you know, as you let the points build up, they multiply more and more, and the cash price increases. So I cashed in about $200 worth of rewards and still have some more left. But what made me do it? I was in Ulta. I was looking around to see some of the things that they had in store. I'll post a short on my store walk around with the store, but I was seeing like the Fenty Beauty. I was putting my nose on some of the Fenty Beauty stuff that they just released. Her sprays and different things. And I was testing out some of the new perfumes. I wanted to try the new Donna Valentino perfume, but they did not have that one out. Neither did they have the YSL one out, but they did have the other one that I really was wanting to get my nose on because I absolutely loved it when I smelled it originally. So I said, let me spray it on my skin to see how I would love it even more. So with that being said, what did I get? So one of the gifts, I also did another online order that was not part of the rewards. But it was a good deal on the set that I got from my hubby, because if y'all heard me talking about it before, he's been in love with this. Every time we go in the store and he goes check out the men's section, he'll come back and ask me to smell this, and it ended up being one of these perfumes. So I picked him up this set from Armani. It is the one that has all of these in it. So I already gave him the gift, so I'm just going to do an insert. But while I'm showing you the insert of the video, it is Stronger With You in the EDT. All of these came in a 0.5 fluid ounce, which is 15 ml. The other one, so it was the EDT, it was the EDP, the perfume, and then it was the EDP Intense. So it's those three. It doesn't have that one. I think they have another one called Absolute, which I know he loves that one too. But I was able to get him this set so he can kind of test them out and see which one is his actual favorite. And then we can go from there as far as whether he want a bigger bottle of it or not. But that's what I got for him. So one of the perfumes that I smelled in store that I was like, I loved it. And so then when I sprayed it on my skin, and then after I did the walk around and everything, I was still on the fence about it. But then when I went outside, I left the store, and when it was windy outside and the wind blew the perfume up in my face, it was so good. You know what? I turned right back around. I went back to the store. It was so funny. And I just went straight to the register and I was like, yep, I want that perfume. And then they was like, what size? I said, the biggest one you got. Because I had made up in my mind at that point, I am cashing in some rewards and getting a full bottle of that perfume. So what am I talking about? You saw it in the thumbnail. The new Marc Jacobs Perfect Absolute. Yes, it was that good. I loved it on my skin. I love the aesthetic of this. They got, this is what the box looks like. They got a little banana on this side. They got a kitty cat back here. And they got the little stars on the side. So I'm gonna do a full wear test on this, you guys, and come back with my thoughts. So what I'm gonna do right now though is I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like. I love this plummy color box. And I love the Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. So this is gorgeous. Look at the details. They always do the little fancy tops. It has a little bow on here. It has stars, the little dominoes. And they got the cherry on the back with a high heel shoe. Yep, even have a little kitty cat right there on the side. So cute. I love it. So this is, what size was this? The 3.3 fluid ounce or 100 ml. So I will, like I said, be doing a full wear test on it and reporting back on what I think of this fragrance. So stay tuned to that video. And before I get to the other item, with my purchase, my other purchase, they gave me a goodie bag. And boy, did they fill it up with some goodies. So I'm going to open it up and share it with you real quick. What was in the goodie bag? So, Ulta Beauty Miracle Clear Exfoliating Cleanser was in here. They have Rock Clinical Proven Retinol Correction Eye Cream in here. They have a Kula Do Good Illuminating Face Serum. They have a Lola-V Glossing Detangler in here. They have a Noise Only Human. So what if I am ? On here. It's one of the Noise perfumes. They have a Versace Perfume Dylan Purple in a 5 ml. I love getting these little minis. And you guys, I never tried the Dylan Purple, so this would be my perfect opportunity to see what I think about it. But it's so cute. They gave us a Gucci Guilty Perfume Absolute perfume sampler. And they gave us a Matte Revolution Luminous Martyr Matte Long Lasting Lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. What shade is this time? Last time they gave us Pillow Talk. Is this Pillow Talk again? Yes, it is. It says it on the back there, Pillow Talk. So is it the same packaging? Yep, same packaging as before. So I'm gonna put that back in there. So that was what was in the baggie. And this other perfume set caught my eye at the register. And when I was originally in store, I had it in my hand and I put it down when I decided not to get anything. But then when I went back in, I'm like, well, you get another perfume, you might as well pick that back up and just go ahead and get it because you're curious about it anyway. So this is the girly side coming out of me. You see this? They look so cute and adorable. I was like, what is this? I've never heard of these, but it's called the Squishmallows. That's what it looks like. I thought it was a super cute set. I want to test out the scents. So the one is Moonlight Mist. So Moonlight Mist is this bluish shade. And then they got Pink Possibilities and Whisked Away. So I love this. It's got the cat vibes and I love it for it. So I'm super curious how this is going to go. So I will be testing these out as well and I will do a video on these so I can say what I think about them. But I thought these were all cute. These are all 12.5 mils or 0.42 fluid ounces, and they are all EDPs. So super cute, and looking forward to trying that. So with that being said, that is everything I got. My rewards. So what did I get with my rewards? Was these. That's what I spent my rewards on. This other set for my honey, I got separately for him, but I cashed in a coupon for that. So with all that being said, that was my Ulta haul. So if you already picked this up, I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. And if you heard anything about these, because I haven't heard anything about these. I'm sure somebody's been talking about them, but I haven't heard anyone talking about them. So I'm super curious what they smell like and how they will perform and all that good jazz. But they are very girly, very girly. Some people would say juvenile, but I just say super cute, super girly. So I'm excited to try it out and see what I think about them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.